What is up, guys, and welcome back to Factorio. So this is only going to be a short episode because I haven't managed to get a few things I need to get done in the background, so I can't make a long 20-minute episode that I'd like to. So this will probably be about 10, maybe 15 minutes-ish. I need to do the research to expand the solar panel field, and I'm also tempted to add another few steam engines on. I have been noticing something though. Now, these are set up on an automatic system to go backwards and forwards, or they should be, and they're not. Okay, well, perfect timing actually. Let me teach you how to do this. So, that doesn't have a name. That might need to change. Do I have any? No, I don't. Why do I not have any? Okay, so you need train stops, which are these massive great plonking things. Now, let me just reverse this up a bit. Oh god, no, don't be doing that. I don't want coal going into my system. Oh god. I'm really gonna have to go and clear out those, getting a massive problem with biters over here. I'm not sure whether they're coming from over here or down there somewhere. Need to scavenge a bit more down there, or do I have the capability to scan? I do have the capability to scan. I will put the capability to scan in then, and we'll get some scanning going, so I can work out where the hell those biters are coming from. Now, each one of these, if you haven't used them before, you'll see that scanning sector scanning process. Okay, each one of those bars that finishes, it will open up. Like, for example, this here is a square of the map. Okay, every scan that one of those completes will open up another square, but it's going to get it. So, because I've done it in a really weird block, where I've researched the map, it will unlock this bit, and then it will unlock that bit. It will get it into like a perfect square or rectangle kind of thing before it starts really expanding. And it won't just do one area. You can't select it to scan one area. It will just keep going around the edge, around the edge, around the edge, and just keeping it bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's one slightly annoying part of it, but they are helpful. They are helpful in the long term. So yeah, let me help you. Let me describe how to set up these, and I need to edit that at some point, but I will do that in the background. Right, so when you hover over on these, you'll see these arrows, okay? Now, you want those arrows in the position that your train's going to stop, okay? So for example, if I take this on up, I don't want my arrows facing that way, okay? Because the train's not going to stop because the train stops there. The train is going to stop because there's no line there, okay? So what you want is arrows like that facing where you're going to want to stop. Now, even if there's, say, a train line like this, and I want this train to stop on this corner, okay? Now, you need to place it on a... Wow, you can't even... Oh, you can't even place it on diagonal. Well, you learn something new every day. Right, so you need to place it on a straight. Now, for example, this stop is now called Steve. Brilliant name. So, if I click this, and click Steve, and add, and then go to station. I think, oh, I have to run the train this way. Go to station. Yes. And it will stop there, because I told it to, okay? So, if I now do this, because I've now messed this up, and I'm going to have, need to pause the train to get manual control of it again. And am now going to have a ton of coal in my system, but we'll work that out later. So yeah, that's how you make train stops. Now I have two names there because I have a train stop there and a train stop there, and then I have a name down here because I have another train stop there. But I don't appear to have a name here, which means I don't have a train stop there. So let's go and place a train stop on that station where we want to stop and retrieve our resources. I have got a single player world that I'm playing on the side of this. That single player world is yeah, we don't have a train stop. That single player world is not on this this release of the game. It's actually on the next release, which is currently an experimental release, because it has multiplayer and it has that's just a texture thing. Interesting. It has multiplayer, which kind of does and kind of doesn't work. I've managed to play 1 or 2 games with one of my friends, but it was quite laggy, and we're testing how to resolve that problem. So this station is now called Tivet. So if we have Tivet there and we have Tivek and Tivek, nice. Right, so I'm going to have to rename those. So we have Tivek, and I'm going to rename it. There we go. No, that's not how I rename it. I had to rename it. I can't remember how you rename them. Oh my god, this is awful. I thought it was double click on them. It's obviously not. Okay. Maybe you do it on the actual station. Aha! There we go. Tivek 1. Set. So now I have Tivek 1 and Tivek. Oh my god, I think my guy's gonna need some help here. That's why we're not getting too many resources. Right, let me just fix this. Right, so we have Tivek and Tivek 1. So what we want to do is set up a schedule for the train to go from Tivek to Tivek 1, and then once it's spent its allotted time at Tivek 1, then we want it to then return by itself to Tivek, which is our base station. So what we need to do is, you can set it on either end. We need to remove that. So we go from Tivek, add to Tivek 1, and what should we say? We'll do 30 seconds. Yeah, we'll do 30 seconds. And then we hop on the train, click run, and off we go. Now, when I go back to the station, I will jump off and I will set up the other train, because the other train doesn't seem to be set up either. So yeah, on my other, on my single player save, I am running the experimental build of the game, which, as I've already said, has a experimental version of multiplayer, which is quite buggy. It works in certain situations, but not in all situations. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Let's get rid of that. Actually, no, do I want some of those? No, I don't want any of those, do I? I want the actual, no, I want that, and you want that. There we go, that's the swap we wanted. That's what I was doing. Oh yeah, the experimental build. It has multiplayer that works, kind of. We've tried it in a few servers. It works very well on LAN servers. I've already tried that with my laptop and my computer. It works very well on LAN servers. it's minimal to no lag at all, depending on how many people you have on there. Currently, I've only done the LAN version with 2 players, which of course was my laptop and my main computer. I'm going to try a multiplayer game with 8 people. I think it was this Friday I'm going to try that. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And we have, I'm taking those 2, and go. Why does that have coal in it? Ah. Interesting. That's very interesting. Right, so if we do that, and then do that. There we go, that's a bit better. That way it's not going to feed in coal to it. So yeah, we're going to try the experiment. We're going to try the multiplayer this weekend. No path. Rightio. Let's go and check this then. Why won't it let me even move? It won't even let me move. Okay, let's put these down again. Right. Let's put these down again. And let's try and work out why you're not letting me go. Right, so add. See if that works now. So yeah, there's things like there's gates. There is the first instance of a tank as a new weapon, because they've said already on the roadmap that they're going to completely revisit the way that combat works. There's a few graphical updates to things, and so like all the Vipers and stuff, they're not going to look the same. They're going to have different colours, different patterns. It's going to look awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna properly explore the update this weekend, and then I will see whether I think it's stable enough to actually record videos on, because I've played some of it and it's quite stable, but I haven't played enough of it to completely say, okay, yeah, this is a stable enough build for me to do stuff like that on. And I'm still getting no path. Interesting. Right, let's put that one on first, and that one. No path still. I think they've taken out a section of train line. I think the biters have taken out a section of train line, unfortunately. I think that's what they've done. So yeah, I'll test it out this weekend properly, and then I will be able to determine whether or not I think it's a stable enough build for it to work. It's set on the wrong side, that's why I've got no path. It's been Why have I... How has that happened? How have I managed to set it on the wrong side? That's a very interesting mistake. I honestly don't know how I've managed to do that. I thought I was getting good enough at this game to not mess things up like that. Well, apologies for that. Interesting. Fung Fan. Rightio. I will set my new thing as Fung Fan. Add. And play. Rightio guys, that is it for this episode. By next episode I will have all the NG stuff sorted out. I'll have the rest of that map scanned so I can work out where the enemies I have to go and take out are. And we will start aiming to try and get this stuff into our vehicle. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.